Good day everyone, bonjour tout le monde, ici Roger. Nous sommes de retour en Sicile pour participer aux cérémonies de la dernière semaine d'Opération Husky 2023. Je ne pouvais pas penser à un meilleur temps, un meilleur endroit pour terminer notre grande aventure des D-Day Dodgers du Canada. We will participate in some of the ceremonies of the 80th anniversary, including a portion of the 325-kilometer walk for remembrance and peace. Nous allons aussi revivre des événements tragiques qui menèrent à la mort du lieutenant de Balinhard du Princess Patricia Canadian Light Infantry. And in conclusion, we will hear the comments of some team members who will reflect on how this project has impacted them. Hey, good day everyone, this is Roger, and it's July 26th. Yesterday was traveling day. We're here now in Catena Nuova with the team of Operation Husky 2023. There are people from Canada, people from Holland, and what they're doing every day is that they're doing those ceremonies to honor the Canadians and Italians who were killed during Operation Husky in 1943. We're very happy to be here today.
La pace non è gratuita e non è solamente ai nostri soldati, come il comandante del Carabinieri, essere sicuri che nostra società è pacifica.
In memoria di tutti i civili caduti durante l'operazione Husky.
Alan, Elmer, Parkhurst, Saskatoon Light Regiment.
Hey, here's John. Nice. All right, you can all see those bullet holes. And by the angle of it, they're kind of coming of an angle. So I'm not sure if they came through the opening that we showed you, or it's coming from the doorway here to my right. But it could be either German or Canadians, like small arms weapons for sure. Either MG42, like a Mauser, or a Lee Enfield, or a Bren gun. But you can tell, like these, like definitely that was like bullet holes in here. There was a firefight, and later this building was used as an aid station by the Canadians. And there's a painting of World War II that we can find at the War Museum. And this building barely hasn't changed since 1943, which is really incredible.
Seaforth Highlanders of Canada, upon advancing up Highway 121,
Sergeant James Osborne, 1st Anti-Tank Regiment, Royal Canadian Artillery. Gunner Frank Gordon Strom, 1st Anti-Tank Regiment, Royal Canadian Artillery.
want to. We'll just move everything down. Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you guys doing?
How's it going? Yeah, good, thanks. You all right?
Bon matin, Roger. Bon matin.
Yes.
Oui. Comment ça va vous?
Ça va bien.
Happy?
Happy. Always.
Mister.
Toujours heureux. Toujours heureux. It's the beginning.
Avec le beau soleil.
Yeah. We don't have any Germans to fight.
No, exactly.
Or Italians.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
It's hard enough just fighting the heat.
True. Well, thank you
Yep.
for hearing this.
No problem.
I wish you good luck to finish the walk.
Oh.
I'm gonna try to keep it up too.
Oh, you'll make it. It's mostly downhill.
Yes. Oh, that's perfect. Fait que vous êtes
Michel Bourque. Alors, je suis un officier retraité, lieutenant-colonel, et j'ai commandé le 2e régiment d'artillerie de campagne à Montréal.
OK.
À 2 reprises, donc j'ai une carrière d'artilleur, j'ai travaillé à d'autres endroits aussi. Puis j'ai enseigné beaucoup. On veut vraiment promouvoir, c'est tout au long de la marche, c'est la paix, c'est la prospérité, c'est le fait que de se commémorer le fait que la guerre, tout ce que ça a pu entraîner, et de se souvenir, donc pour essayer d'éviter les erreurs du passé. Fait pas toujours évident. Et donc, on sait qu'il y a un prix à tout, et la paix, il y a certainement un prix très cher pour ça.
My name is Dave Hughes. I'm the regimental historian for Royal New Brunswick Regiment, who perpetuates the Carleton, New York, who fought here 80 years ago.
I'm Simon Davis. I'm the grandson of Sergeant Roderick Shaw, MM.
and you are
New York Regiment.
no, and you are from
I'm from the UK.
what brought you here today?
Well, got a kind invitation from Dave about Operation Husky and the march, which you're doing in the memory of all the brave Canadian soldiers. I've been trying to get a closer bond to my obviously long deceased grandfather and find out more about him and the way he operated and thought. And doing something like this gives me a pretty close connection.
Right.
Yeah, as soon as I found out about the march and that, you know, we were going to be sending someone, me, I asked Simon right away, and without hesitation, he said, I'm in.
Wow.
And now he gets to walk the same ground his grandfather walked 80 years ago.
Sergent retiré Denis Gravel, signaleur de métier.
OK.
Servi avec le 22 pendant une dizaine d'années, plusieurs missions avec eux autres. Puis c'est ça, c'est un bon reminder. C'était un bon reminder de la raid que les gars ont faite en 43. Et puis c'est un honneur d'être ici. Et puis
Est-ce que c'est quelque chose que tu recommanderais?
ah oui, absolument, absolument. Si t'as des bonnes jambes, puis si t'es capable d'endurer la chaleur, pas de trouble. Anytime. Un mot pour résumer tout ça, résilience. One word, resilience.
Et qu'est-ce que tu penses de ce que les Canadiens ont vécu en 1943?
Je veux même pas y penser. Solide. Solide bunch of guys.
Ouais.
Très solide.
Why you were here?
Well, the pack lead there is my husband, and I would a short flip answer would be that I'm a pretty good, in my so humble opinion, pretty good army wife. And when he said let's go to Italy, I foolishly said sure, let's go to Italy. But as it turns out, it's quite the how do you quantify appreciating what others have gone through? And your scenario seems quite life seems fairly easy when you look at these conditions and you start to know even a touch of the history. Well, my young person is 14 and he's not interested in listening, so we actually brought him along, and that has worked wonders because it turns out other people have a much bigger influence. He can hear that voice a lot more than yeah.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
And who do we have here?
My name is Bart Loria. I'm from Ontario, Aurora, Canada.
Yeah.
Robert de Ballenhard from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
Robert. We're going to learn more about Robert and his grandfather soon.
Well, I'm a high school teacher in Aurora. I've taught history for a number of years, so I've had chances to bring students here, but for me, this is my ancestral homeland. My parents grew up here, were born here.
Oh.
And so I have my family connection, but I also have my Canadian pride here, and I just wanted to have the opportunity to experience what the soldiers did for my ancestors. So on that level, that's what kind of brought me here, and the opportunity, obviously. So very proud to be Canadian, but also very proud to be a Sicilian heritage.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Robert.
Yes, well, in many ways I'm here for the same reasons. Pride for what Canada contributed here. And on a personal level, you know, I have a family connection as well. My grandfather was killed here on July 28th, 1943. And, you know, the impact of that event just affected my family, shaped the next generations of my family. My grandfather left 4 sons, all under the age of 10, one of whom was my father, who was 8 at the time. And I know that was a very significant event for him. And, you know, I had the occasion, or twice before, to come with him, and it was very, very impactful. You know, and apart from that, just, you know, I have a deep interest in military history, and to come here and to actually see where those events that I read about occurred is, I think, very valuable.
It is.
Yeah.
Good day, my friend.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Good.
Beautiful day in Sicily.
Oh, unbelievable day.
And who are you?
Name's David O'Kane, from Ottawa. Came here. I don't have any family connection or anything to Sicily or World War II or this theater or anything. But came here because a student of history. I love reading as much as I can about, especially World War I, World War II. But reading about something and actually experiencing it, 2 completely different things.
True. What's your impression of this beautiful terrain?
Oh, it's amazing. Not what I expected. I heard that it was mountainous and hilly and everything, but was not expecting anything like this, to be honest. It blew my mind when I came here to see exactly how steep and how high these mountains and hills are. So.
So, can you tell us your name?
Yeah, Colonel Sonny Hatton, Royal Canadian Artillery.
And what's your position right now?
I'm the base commander at CFB Kingston.
CFB Kingston. And sir, what's the reason why you came to this journey?
2 things. One, to learn, and the other to remember. So to learn what 1st Canadian Division, for the 26,000 Canadians who landed here in Sicily went through, to march this terrain, to feel somewhat, even though it's not even close to what they endured. And the other reason is to remember those fallen. You know, just like you always get touched at a Remembrance Day ceremony back home, to be out here, to see the markers that have been put together by the Op Husky team, And then the war cemetery at Jura, incredibly moving. You know, not minding the 48-degree heat we had the past few days, it's still been an outstanding experience. The comrades in arms with whom we're joined on this journey are all outstanding people, both military serving, military retired veterans, as well as the civilians that have come along because of some family tie, and learning from them as well, and how impactful this journey has been to them. Made some lifelong friends for sure.
Yeah. So it's something maybe that would be important even for our serving troops right now to experience.
Yeah, and certainly they could benefit from an experience like this 100%.
Because as serving members, we carry the battle honors of those regiments who fought here in Sicily and Italy.
Yeah.
It's important for us to understand that those names were paid by blood, and we must carry them with pride, because it's the sacrifice and the legacy that we inherited, and we must always remember them.
Absolutely. Right. We will remember.
Yeah. You know, as guardians of the memory, and we all are guardians of the memory, whenever we engage in remembrance activities, whenever we serve, that we wear our uniforms with pride. As veterans, we remember our careers, the things we've done, our own sacrifices, and we must remember that there are younger troops in the 40s, in World War I and World War II, that never made it home. They're buried in foreign lands, and we are here to tell them that we didn't forget about them. All right, we'll see you at the end.
Hey, man.
All right. Woo-hoo. She's hot, and it's not even 40 degrees.
Yeah.
And I don't have a full battle gear on me, and I don't have to worry about the Germans.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
So it gives you a perspective that it's easier to do it with a baseball cap.
Canada. Private John Matthew O'Brien, Seaforth Highlanders of Canada.
Privat Fanard Primo, Royal 22e Regiment du Canada. Private Herbert Audie, Princess Patricia's Canadian Light Infantry.
The job that you've done here in the last few days is not just important to the souls of our fallen, but it tells the citizens of Centuripe that the stories of their citizens are equally important.
My name's Robert de Ballenhard. I'm from Vancouver, British Columbia, and I'm here in Ajira on July 28, 2023, the 80th anniversary of the death of my grandfather, Lieutenant John Stewart Carnegie de Ballenhard of the Princess Patricia's Canadian Light Infantry. He was killed on the last day of the fight for Ajira, and it's my understanding that 2 fighting patrols were sent into Ajira one of which was led by Stuart. And soon entering the outskirts of the town, they came under fire. And Stuart was a platoon commander, and it was his job to try to get a clear picture of what was going on, where the fire was coming from. And he went on a rooftop and was killed by a sniper. And it's my understanding that his company commander went to consult with him and found him dead on the rooftop.
So what brings you here for the third time? You said you're coming for the third time or so, and every time you come, does that bring something else for you?
Yes, I mean, each time has been significant, certainly the first time. And the second was on the 70th anniversary of the Allied invasion as part of Operation Husky 2013. This time it's the 80th anniversary, and it's especially poignant for me. Sorry, it's good.
The 1st Division was no longer untried. Their first performance had been closely watched.
I regard you now as one of the veteran division of the 8th Army, just as good as anyone else, if not better. That people in Canada, in your home country, will know how proud they should be of what you've done here fighting overseas.
Echoes of Agita. Each of us walked under the searing Sicilian sun. The stars decided who would rest under the eternal night sky. Each of us traveled toward Etna's eclipse, pursuing peace. Chance decided who lived to see it. Each of us took different roads to get to Agita. Fate decided who would walk and who would be draped by a flag. Each of us listened to the early morning concert of crickets. Angels decided who would become the fated audience for the symphony of sorrow. Each of us fought the furious fire of war. History decided whose tears would extinguish the embers for peace and prosperity. Each of us hope our sacrifice and our names will never go silent. You decide who will remember the echoes of Agita.
Present.
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 Present. All is well. Present. 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 Present.
I imagine that they're looking down upon us from heaven. Laughing. Very happy that they've been remembered. Loro hanno pagato con la loro vita per la pace che esiste qui. A causa del loro sacrificio e del sacrificio dei caduti civili, anche soldati italiani, la vostra paese. We have friends, our Dutch friends. Jarko, can I have you up here, please?
Italian? Yeah, sure. Jimmy and I, Jimmy's not here today. He couldn't be here. We started this project about 3 years ago.
Suo amico Jimmy e lui hanno cominciato questo progetto 3 anni fa.
2 years ago, we placed here pictures on this cemetery.
2 anni fa hanno messo le foto in questo cimitero, le foto che vedete oggi.
It was about 300 pictures, and obviously there are 500 graves here, so we came short.
Erano 300 fotografie, sono 500 caduti di guerra, e loro ci mancavano 200.
Onoraria. L'abbiamo dato perché noi, come dice lui, siamo fratelli. Siamo fratelli.
The original copper from our parliament buildings on this pin. So we would like to present this to you as a thank you.
Questo oggetto è stato realizzato con il rame originale che ha ricoperto il tetto dell'edificio del Parlamento canadese dal 1918 al 1996.
Sindaco. Dimenticato a dire grazie a voi. Questo è il squadra della Sicilia. A tutti i settimani sono insieme a Zoom per parlare per 4 anni, per parlare di questa cerimonia e tutti.
Come anche noi li rimettiamo ai nostri debitori e non abbandonarci alla tentazione ma liberaci dal male. Amen.
Allô Sophie.
Salut, Valérie.
Ça va bien? Écoute, je suis avec Sophie à Gira, le 29 juillet 2023.
Oui.
Puis on est en compagnie de quelqu'un de ta famille qui est au Royal 22e Régiment.
Oui.
Peux-tu nous l'introduire?
C'est Émile Banville, c'est le plus jeune frère de mon grand-père. C'est le seul garçon du village de Saint-Narcisse-de-Rimouski qui était à la Deuxième Guerre mondiale qui n'est pas revenu. C'est le seul qui est resté.
Le seul qui n'est pas revenu?
Oui. C'est le seul de toute la Deuxième Guerre mondiale, toutes les batailles, c'est le seul village qui n'est pas revenu. Fait que si j'ai un message à laisser à tes auditeurs, faites-vous le cadeau de la souvenance. Faites-vous le cadeau d'honorer la mémoire de quelqu'un.
Qu'est-ce que ça te fait?
Je pense que ça nous reconnecte avec ce qui est important. On a beaucoup de liberté dans notre pays. On chiale beaucoup. On se rend pas compte à quel point on est privilégié. Puis, il y a des gens qui se sont battus pour ça, puis il y a des gens qui continuent de se battre partout dans le monde pour ça.
Donc, le devoir de mémoire, c'est pas juste le 11 novembre.
C'est pas juste le 11 novembre. C'est pas mal quelque chose qui se vit tous les jours.
Ouais. Fait que tu es une gardienne de la mémoire.
Ben, j'aime bien penser que j'ai pris pour là, oui. Pour ma famille.
Je pense que tu mérites une pin de BIA, moi.
C'est gentil. Merci, Roger.
Merci d'être là.
Merci à toi de faire ce que tu fais pour nos enfants.
Where are you from? What's your name?
Well, I'm Nick. From the Netherlands. Well, to be here is, at this moment for me, a bit overwhelming.
Great.
I mean, we're not real soldiers, but...
How old are you, Nick?
I'm 23.
Same age?
Yeah, just like him.
Same age as Mr. Torber.
Yep. Same age as him. You try to imagine what it was like, and just a guy like 23 years old that died here in Sicily. If I look at myself, then I'm very, very privileged that we're not in war at all, and why we're doing it, because like those who don't want to learn from history are doomed to repeat it, basically. So. That's a very sacred sentence here, at least in the Netherlands, that we try to give on to the next generations.
Yeah. Take the opportunity if you want to share. What are you going to bring back from this trip?
I think I've been educated about the specifics of this mission that I never had heard about ever before, and the challenges of the topography and the situation that the men went through in 1943, and the sacrifice that was made in so many places across Sicily. And so I'm going to be reflecting on that again, and then of all the people that are part of this movement that are looking to respect and record and educate and be keepers of the memory to pass this on to younger generations. So it's my first trip, and I'd be interested in supporting this in other places as well.
Oh. And do you think it's important for our young people to remember that?
Yeah, I think it's important for young people to realize that the life they're living today wasn't for free. It didn't just happen randomly and handed to them. There is a long history of defending against evil forces and protecting and bringing the peace. So I think a lot of kids aren't thinking about this.
True. Right. Thank you, Kurt. I'm really happy you joined us. Oh.
Thanks, Roger.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Right on. Toi, Marc.
Moi, c'est beaucoup de choses. Premièrement, c'est de s'éduquer à savoir qu'est-ce que nos pères, nos grands-pères nous ont laissé. Et je regarde le terrain ici, les défis qu'ils ont eu. Ils ont été en mesure de prendre le défi en main, puis de vaincre l'ennemi pour nous libérer. Pas seulement les Italiens, mais en fin de compte, le monde de l'ennemi. Donc pour moi, c'est immense, c'est émotionnel. Vraiment, ça me touche au cœur. Surtout avoir marché, se tenir où mes confrères riches-moteurs qui sont enterrés ici à Gia. J'espère qu'on ne débute pas la même. Donc, allez, tous Mémorial.
Oui, tous Mémorial. Merci d'avoir été là, man. C'est frères d'armes. Tous des frères d'armes en même temps. C'est important. On comprend un peu le sacrifice de ces familles-là. Tous ces pères, ces fils-là qui sont jamais revenus à la maison. Il y a des familles qui ont pleuré pour eux. On les pleure encore. Pas les oublier. Non. Merci d'être avec moi. Garder la mémoire. Tous Memorial. Right on. John, brother. Yes, man. We've been together on this journey for what? November, even before 21.
21, yeah. Few things before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Preparing and getting stuff ready, and been a long haul. And I think I learned to know you. Yeah, because we didn't know really much of each other before that, and to appreciate your personality, your work ethic, and actually you're the way as a person, how you are. I appreciate that. And I think we worked our ass to get this thing done. Yeah. And I'd like you to share. What did you get out of all this journey that we've done and the discovery that you made? What does it impact you in your life?
Well, I guess the stories you talked about some of the Italians, talking about the influence and the liberation that Canadians did coming in here. Every Hollywood movie that you watch, it's usually not covering a Canadian specific story. We have lots of stories, and I think it just felt really great to hear. I mean, we have, as Canadians, we have reputations of being good people, of being polite and well-mannered, but it just, it made my hair stand up, gave me tingles hearing about the kindness of Canadians, the things that we did, and I just immensely proud, immensely proud. When you have a maple leaf on you, you feel good about it. And a lot of people, especially around here, even just today, I didn't fully understand everything that Italian man was saying, but I did understand him saying thank you for liberating Sicily, in World War II. For me, exciting. It's exciting to go on trips. It's exciting to be in beautiful places. It's exciting to see, landscapes. But then the people, the stories, working with you guys, sort of the brotherhood and bravery in arms too, and just meeting a great team. I don't know. This went so fast. But let me tell you, I can't believe that we're ready to go already because it went like lightning. The Faces of a Year project, that really got me. You see headstones and you see the age, you see the names we see all over Canada now, but then you see the faces and you see just immense sacrifice, and as you know, Canadians, by capita, the sacrifice was immense, it was huge. So just for them to respect and appreciate what we have, because this could be a very different world if we didn't have people fighting, the way they did to sort of conquer, what happened in World War II. I mean, we spend a lot of time on it, and it could be, like I said, a very different world if, these people didn't stand up for us.
But thank you for watching, and make sure to keep us, because we're not done yet. I don't think so. There's more stories to be told. Cheers.
And so we close the final chapter of the BIA D-Day Dodgers of Canada here at the Adjira Canadian War Cemetery. Throughout this series, we have learned the extraordinary journey of those young Canadians who landed on the beaches of Pechino and fought for 20 months all the way to Ravenna in northern Italy. It would be impossible to thank everybody by name who contributed their time, resources, and financial support to bring to life this wonderful project. Vous nous avez aidés à nous souvenir et raconter ces histoires au monde entier qui ont été oubliées pour trop longtemps. Nous espérons sincèrement que vous allez les regarder, les apprécier et les partager, afin que nous soyons tous des gardiens de la mémoire. For BIA D-Day Dodgers of Canada, this is Roger. Till we meet again, Custos Memoria.
Hi, my name is Steve Gregory. I'm the executive producer of the BIA D-Day Dodgers of Canada series. Really, I've been blessed to participate with Roger and his passionate team in the development of a completely remarkable series. Let me tell you that as you watch these videos, you might not see all of the suffering, the effort, and the commitment of the volunteers, both whether they're in Sicily or Ortona, all of the volunteers that worked behind the scenes, and those people who generously contributed funds to make it all possible. I can tell you that any of us that participated were tremendously grateful. We were blessed to participate in a once-in-a-lifetime experience that hopefully, as a result of Roger's work and the work of his team, will last for generations. Who knows, 50 years from now, a researcher goes back and watches his work to see the details of a particular battle. J'espère que vous avez apprécié les travaux de Roger et son équipe. Vous n'avez sûrement pas vu tous les hicks, tous les obstacles qu'ils ont vécu. Mais je peux vous dire, eux se sentent bénis par cette expérience. Une gratitude envers vous et votre engagement pour leur avoir appuyé autant. De ma part, je vous remercie aussi. Continuons, nous, à réfléchir à leur sacrifice. Nous nous souviendrons d'eux, pas seulement par nos mots, mais par nos actions. The Operation Husky project that I founded was an equal blessing. Our hope is that through the experience of Operation Husky and the Walk for Remembrance and Peace, future generations can learn about the sacrifice of those who paid with their lives for the freedoms that we enjoy today. My hope is that you really enjoyed this series. Please send the links to your friends. You know, to us the torch was thrown. Don't keep that torch. It's yours to pass on to others. Please, I implore you, put actions behind the words of "we will remember them." Take advantage of this work and spread this message of hope. These men did not die in vain. They died for the freedoms that we enjoy, the peace that we live. And I think they'd be happy to know that we appreciate that sacrifice. Thank you for watching. Thank you for contributing. Thank you for the funds, your generosity, and most of all, thank you for your future effort in keeping the memory alive. Custo Momon.